Martha Karua in PLP. Atafanya yake, aondoke. Because what we've had as a country is you retain a seat forever. So you don't leave room for growth, especially to the younger people. So where do you expect us to be mentored? So asante Honorable Karua, because that suggestion came from her, that we must set an example and term limits must be there. As I wind up, mine is to request, as a country and as a nation, it is a high time that we unite and liberate for the common vision of our country. Irregardless of our color, race, tribe, religion, affiliations, and everything else, we are all affected by bad governance and bad economy. That, needless to say, must make us to do what? Unite and liberate. So in this juncture, mine is to welcome all of you and introduce a few members of the NEC because of time, so that they can at least give their opening remarks, and also welcome all of you to this party. And I am also very grateful that you showed up and came to stand with us on this important day to celebrate our milestone. Thank you very much. And for now, I will invite Kabala Kile, who is the vice chair of the party, to come and give brief remarks. Asanteni sana.
Jambo. Najua mimi bado ni analog. To all honored guests, party members, ladies and gentlemen. Habari ya walipa ushuru. Habari ya walipa ushuru tena. My name is Kelvin Kabala Kile, the National Deputy Chairperson of this party, PLP. Na mimi pia ni mlipa ushuru na nimechoka na leo I'll not keep quiet today, because leo is our day of liberation. I joined this party 15 years ago, right out of university, with the zeal, and the passion of wanting to make a change. And politics is what came to mind and was what came naturally and effectively in terms of making useful change to the society. And so I came to the party, and that's how I found my home in Kenya. Now PLP, growing from an ordinary member to a ward party representative, constituency party representative, all through the steps. 2018, I was voted as the National Youth Chairperson. February 18th, 2022, voted as now the National Deputy Chairperson of this party. You may ask, why this party? This party because we hold values dear. The values I hold dear were espoused within this party. Values such as transparency, accountability, honesty, and they've remained consistent ever since the party was formed in 2006. And this is thank you to our honorable senior counsel and party leader, Mama Martha Karua, the people's defender. I mean, to keep in the straight and narrow. Let me tell you one thing about principles, my fellow Kenyans and fellow taxpayers, unfortunately, at this time, is that we are at war. And this government has waged a war against Kenyans, against our payslip, against our education, against our healthcare. Basic need is not so basic anymore. 42 million Kenyans cannot afford a decent meal. Huh? And when it comes to infrastructure, unasikia barabara nza kutajwa. Itaanzia, ipitie, ifike, Wakenya wakisikia, mnasema nini? Uongo tena. But that's why we are here. That's why PLP is here. We are here to re-energize our people, to renew our commitment to the service and protection of Kenyans and Kenyans' identity. PLP is going to form a home of all Kenyans who are tired of being a target of the economic hitmen that are in this government. All Kenyans who shall not stand aside as our nation is being taken down the drain. PLP will be a home that will have only one vision, a vision to be a party that is representative of a Kenyan needs, with a mission to unite and liberate Kenyans in our lifetime. I welcome you all to the home of liberation, to our purple house. And as you leave, remember one thing. Purple is not just but a color. Purple is a call of unity in times of political division. PLP. 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 Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, VC Kabala Kile. I would like to invite another member of the NEC. Like I said, not all of them will speak today. You'll forgive us because of time. I would like to invite the organizing secretary so that the branches can hear their chairperson. He's also a lawyer, Wakili Ribathi Gishuke. Thank you.
Thank you, SG. PLP. PLP. I will not talk much because I believe we are so many people who will talk, but I will start by recognizing and all protocols observed. As I'm saying, I'm the National Organizing Secretary of PLP, formerly NAC Kenya. Our main theme is Unite and Liberate. What a wonderful theme at this particular moment when our people are sick, our people are hungry, and our people are poor. We need to unite. And as our party, we have given ourselves free hand to go and look for friends who will help us liberate our people. With those few remarks, we are only confirming that, inviting you to come and join us so that we can unite and liberate our people. PLP! PLP! Thank you.
Thank you very much, OS. I now invite our vibrant youth leader and my boss in the Youth League, Haniel Basilio, to come and address members. Haniel, kindly.
Mama wa Taifa, our mother, the Esther of today, Mother Karua, all distinguished guests, na party members. PLP! PLP! Mukiona natingika, mujue sisi mayouth hatujazoea kupata platform kama hii. And for that, we appreciate our mom. It is with the youth that unfortunately no longer have access to health care. It is with the youth that no longer have access to education. It is with the youth that cannot take care of our ailing parents. And guess what? It is with the youth that make 70% of the Kenyan vote. For so long, the youth wamekuwa ndo the menu ya political tables. It is time for the youth to take their rightful place and make the decisions that matter for their future. It is my call upon all youth members in this gathering, wenye wanatufuata online, tusiogope. Because at the end of the day, one day tutakufa. Now the question is, will you have achieved what you hoped to achieve for this country? To our leaders, this country needs you more than ever. We appreciate the sacrifices that you have made all along to get a better country. Nevertheless, this country needs you now more than ever. So come 2027, for us the youth, the ballot will be about our future. The ballot will be about our education. So kindly, our leaders, it is our plea as the youth. Let it not be about who becomes what. Put the interest of the people first. Help us regain our country. Help the youth reclaim their future. May God bless Kenya. May God bless you. Mimi ni Mkenya na sisi Kenya ni home. Mimi ni Mkenya, Kenya ni home. PLP. PLP. So our call to action today is for all of us, Kenyans, leaders, Mama Mbogas. We have to unite and liberate our country. May God bless you.
Kweli bila shaka liberate, hata mimi nakubaliana na aliyenyuma anasema liberate. Na yule kiongozi amekuwa hapa, kiongozi wa vijana anaitwa Basilio. Amesema liberate. Jina liberate kwa Kiswahili ni kukomboa, lakini lazima tuonyeshe watu kwamba sisi tuko tayari kwenye safari hii. Kwa hivyo tukisema PLP tunasema nini? Tukisema PLP tunasema nini? Kumbuka tulisema kwa ubora wetu, chakula lazima kina ladha na kina rojo jamani. Kofia tunazo, maua tunazo. Leo ni siku tunazindua chama chetu cha PLP. Tupo tayari? Tupo tayari? Umeangalia kama umeacha chochote chini ya kiti chako, uchukue kibango chako cha kuonyesha mambo ambayo tunataka kusema na kuangazia siku ya leo. Tupo tayari? Nione kwa ishara. PLP! 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 Unite, liberate! Unite, liberate! Asanteni sana jamani. Kwa ukumbusho tu, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, if you please allow me, remember today is an opportunity for us all to register. Proceed to our website. This is www.plpkenya.com. All right? Hiyo ni tovuti yetu. Turudie tena, www.plpkenya.com, ili tuweze kuwa ni watu ambao wamezingatia sheria zote za katika hafla hii. Kuna njia nyingi sana za kuwa tunapatiana ujumbe, za kuelimishana, na kuna kiongozi ambaye amekuwa njia mwafaka ya civil education, ya kutumbuiza, kuonyesha umaarufu wake, vile vile akiwa kama patriot. Huyu si mwingine bali ni the people's poet. Anapokuja hapa, huyu anafanya mashairi ambayo wewe ukisikia kweli utakubaliana naye. Na wala si kiongozi ambaye anaogopa. Vile vile ametangaza msimamo na amesema vile vile atakuwa anawania kiti cha Member of County Assembly kule Kabete, eneo bunge vile vile la Kabete. Bwana Dungi, people's poet. Jamani, naona mimi uwanja ni wako. Karibu.
PLP. PLP. Unite, liberate. Ni shujaa wazalendo we. Ni shujaa na PLP. Ni shujaa sisi wote we. Ni shujaa ndio maana. Ndio maana. Ndio maana. Wanja. Ndio maana. We remember to remember. Let us remember not to forget. Let us remember those dismembered. Let us remember who was stolen by the colonial terrorists and taken all the way to Gusii land. Mama Mzalendo, Queen Mekatilili wa Menza, she broke out of prison and walked back more than 1,000 kilometers back to Giriama land to continue with the liberation of our people. Let us remember. May we remember to remember. Remember. Let us remember not to forget. Let us remember the great Koitalel Arap Samoei. Him not related to the bad boy Kasongo. Let us remember him, Koitalel Arap Samoei, who resisted against the settlers who came to invade the Nandi land. Remember him, Koitalel, who brought forth Basaloi Mangyen, the longest serving detention prisoner in Kenya. Let us remember not to forget. May we remember the great king from Nairobi, Wayaki Wahinga, him who was stolen by the settlers and taken all the way to Kibwezi. They buried him alive. Let us remember not to forget. Remember Modoni Nyanjiro, 1922, Central Police Station. She who went and resisted against the jailing of our freedom fighters, Hari Thuku and others. And when the colonialists saw this, they shot her in the heart, and her blood flowed down to the ground, mixing with the soil of our lumber. Remember to remember. Let us remember not to forget. How can we choose not to remember the great Field Marshal Dedan Kimathi Washiori? He who said, it is better to die on our feet. It is better to die on our feet than to live on our knees. Let us remember not to forget. May we remember not to forget. P.O. Gama Pinto, the first member of parliament in independent Kenya to be assassinated. P.O. Gama Pinto, your soul will live forever. May we remember not to forget those who fought for the freedom of this land. Remember Abdirashid Khalif, Abdisarif Khalifa, Abubakar Amudi, Adu Awiti. Remember Agwins Kothek. Let us remember Ali Mazurui. Remember not to forget Bishop Kipsang Alexander Muge. May we remember Ambu and Lila Patel. Let us remember not to forget General Baimungi. Let us remember General Mwariama, my Lukoloik. Let us remember Bena Bluma, Mama Victor. Let us remember Social Justice Crusader Caroline Mwatha. May we remember not to forget DK Sharda. Remember Edoga Mulai, Fitz D'Souza, Gasheshe Wamiano, Gakara Wawanjao. Remember Gesheha Mungai, GP Oulu. Remember Mohamed Kahoile. Remember Hattings Okoth Ogendo. Remember Harun Ahmed, Hari Thuku, Hezekiah Rabala Ochuka. Let us remember Humphrey Kimani Ndegwa. Remember Jacinta Kabika. Let us remember not to forget J.M. Kariuki. Him killed 50 years ago in 2 days to come. Let us remember not to forget Josephine Nyawera Gengi, Odongo Langi, Joseph Murumbi. May we remember not to forget Karemi Ndufu. Remember Karaoke Gadito. Remember Kerita Ole Kisio, Koitalel Arap Samoei. Remember Lemayan Ole Taiko, Lucas Pikeche, Makan Singh, Marilal Desai, Masinde Muliro. Let us remember not to forget Mudhoni Kerema. May we remember not to forget Nazmi Durani. Let us remember Nyambura Wangoge. Remember Odhiambo Mbai, Odhiambo Olel, Odindo Opiata. Remember Osumba Lango. Let us remember Padi Onyango Sumba. May we remember Fariz Wahu. Let us remember not to forget Wahome Whispers Mutahi. Let us remember not to forget Wenje Wamwadori, Wangondu Karaoke, Wangari Maathai, Mama Yetu. May we remember Wanjiru Matenjwa. Remember not to forget Wanjiru Kehoro and Wako Wapi. Remember Wasonga Sijeo. Remember Willie Kimani, Yakub Din, Zarina Batel. Let us remember not to forget. May we remember the Gen Zs fallen down in the streets of Nairobi. May we remember not to forget. Remember Rex Masai. Remember fallen Gen Zs like Brian Lemayan Kasaine, Austin Makoha, Mike Kehoga, Chris Gitonga, Kennedy Onyango, 12 years old. Remember Matthew Njoroge, Kevin Mawasi, Besley Koge. Remember not to forget David Shege, Erickson Chalo Mutisia, Ibrahim Kamawanjiro. Remember not to forget Mbithi alias Scott. Remember not to forget Emmanuel Gigstarter. Remember Clinton Mwavali. Remember Kennedy Odhiambo Maina. Remember Wilson Sitati. Gen Z Kennedy Njero. Gen Z Valentine Njeri. Gen Z Eric Kanyoni Chieni. Remember not to forget the Gen Zs Eric Kiratu, Caroline Shiramba. Let us remember. May we remember to remember. Let us remember not to forget. PLP! Unite, liberate! Ni shujaa sisi sote we. Ni shujaa Elijah Masinde. Ni shujaa Kondele we. Ni shujaa hata Sugoi. Ndio maana. Ndio maana. Viva Africa, viva! Viva PLP, viva! Unite, liberate! PLP! Thayo.
Jamani, hata kwa makofi hatuwezi kuwa wachoyo wenzangu. Tumekataa. Hayo tumekataa jamani. Makofi mazuri kwa the people's poet. Makofi mazuri jamani. Asante sana. Jina ikiwa basi ni Dunge Githuku, the people's poet, aspirant wa Kabete, na naona kweli ni mkakamavu, mtu ambaye amependa watu na anapenda kuwaelimisha kwa njia zote.